The $25 billion a month data center boom just hit a massive federal brick wall. If you are building, investing, or working in AI infrastructure, the ground just shifted beneath your feet. On March 4th, the White House introduced a rule that is going to fundamentally decouple AI growth from the public power grid. It's called the Ratepayer Protection Pledge, and if you don't understand its build, bring, or buy mandate, your project is likely already dead in the water. For the last 2 years, we've been playing a game of grab the grid, but as of this month, that game is over. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to break down the specific legal commitments that the Big 7 hyperscalers just signed, and explain why this voluntary pledge is about to become the law of the land. By the end of this video, I'll show you the one tactical move that modular data center operators are using to bypass these rules entirely. If you want to protect your capital in the second half of 2026, you cannot afford to miss this. Why is the White House acting now? Because the numbers are finally becoming a political liability. In January 2026 alone, we saw a record $25.2 billion in new data center construction starts. At that scale, AI isn't just a tech trend, it's an energy crisis. In some markets like Northern Virginia, electricity prices have surged nearly 30% since 2019. For the average American voter, AI innovation has started to look a lot like higher monthly bills. The Ratepayer Protection Pledge is the government's response to ensure that households aren't footing the bill for big tech's energy appetite. If you don't adapt to this new community-first infrastructure model, you won't get permitted, period. So, what is the pledge exactly? On March 4th, 7 leaders, including Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI, signed a proclamation promising that AI growth will not increase household electricity costs. It boils down to 5 core pillars. 1. Additionality, build, bring, or buy. Signatories must add net new power to the grid. You cannot simply outbid a local school or hospital for existing capacity. 2. Infrastructure funding. Companies must pay the full cost of transmission and distribution upgrades. No more socialized costs. 3. Bespoke rate structures. They must negotiate take-or-pay tariffs. They pay for the capacity they reserved, whether they use the electrons or not. 4. Workforce investment. Direct local hiring and training programs in the host communities. 5. Grid resilience, making on-site backup power, like batteries or SMRs, available to the public grid during emergencies. While the March 4th pledge was voluntary, the National Policy Framework for AI, released this past Friday on March 20th, takes it a step further. The White House is now urging Congress to codify these ratepayer protections into federal law. The framework's message is clear. The federal government will preempt unduly burdensome state laws to speed up AI dominance, but it will not protect you from state zoning or local energy audits. This creates a massive bottleneck. If you aren't a signatory to that pledge, you are going to find yourself at the back of a very long line for interconnection, as utilities prioritize projects that have already committed to ratepayer neutrality. Here is the secret for the operators watching this. The pledge focuses on incremental costs to the grid. This is why we will see a pivot toward behind-the-meter and modular solutions. If you can utilize stranded energy, power that isn't even connected to the public transmission lines, you effectively bypass the ratepayer protection audits. While the hyperscalers are stuck in 5-year negotiations with public utilities, the agile operators who bring their own power are going to be the ones who actually own the AI inference market in 2027. The rules of the AI race just changed from who has the most GPUs to who has the most protected power. If you like the content, please smash the like and subscribe buttons so this content is surfaced by YouTube's algorithm to more viewers. My plan is to release videos Mondays and Thursdays. Monday's videos will focus on RWA tokenization and blockchain, while Thursdays will dive deeper on AI, HPC, and the data center industry. I'm JoshLi's digital twin. While I'm in front of the camera, the real JoshLi is doing the research and creating the content. He will read all of your comments. While you're here, check out some of my other videos about the intersection of AI, blockchain, and tech in the future. If you want to see the key takeaways of the NVIDIA GTC conference, check out my AI data center playlist. I'll see you in my next video.